wasn't in bands much growing up, and other than church stuff, it was always church music. I actually traveled around the world. I became an ordained minister, long story short, at 18, and I had no understanding of clubs or pop or rock and roll. So that was one phase of my life. It feels like I've had like 2 or 3 lives already. I'm only in my 30s. It's a world in and of itself.
Hi, this is Ben Union. And you're watching Band in Seattle, man. Yeah.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, get to know Ben Union and his undeniably catchy pop songs, recorded live at Victory Studios. You're watching Band in Seattle.
Let me know, let me know, let me know. Hey, hey, gotta let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. When you love somebody, you gotta let them know. When you love somebody more than most, you gotta let that show.
When You Love Somebody, I wrote on an airplane with my entire family. We're on an airplane flying to Austin, Texas. What if the plane went down? Did I say what I need to say to everybody? And so the first lines in the song are, when you love somebody, you gotta let them know. Growing up in church, it was evangelical church. You were very much exposed to music. The particular denomination we were involved in when I was kind of going through all this, worked in over 80 different countries, is very much a worldwide operation. And so within those circles, there were kind of our little rock stars that, you know, I'd go around these conferences and I'd get to play with these guys, and we'd do some songwriting together. A couple of guys recorded songs that they either wrote in my bedroom or wrote with me. I was a little budding rock star, in a sense.
Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Words, I need words to pull me through. I'm trying to.
So I was traveling around the world, playing music at churches and conferences. My life was very much smooth sailing. In the church where I was very focused on what I wanted to be doing. I knew that I was going to be involved in ministry to some extent. That's the only place that I was looking, or the only, circles I was in. 19 years old, kind of the whole bottom fell out of that. Church split. Old times, new times. Old memories are just the new memories coming around again. So don't miss this moment by trying to reach that thing or go back to that place. Make the memory now. Enjoy the moment now. It's a great song. Love that song.
Old times, just the new times coming around again. Old times, just the new times coming around again.
that whole transition in my life, when kind of the bottom dropped out of it, my whole perspective changed on what I wanted to do. That was my first major life experience, I would say. I never had girlfriends. I didn't go to high school. We were homeschooled. It was all music and church, to where I didn't really know what to do. My world was like this, and it went down to this. I didn't have qualifications really to do anything other than ministerial type work. I didn't know what to do. I really was struggling from a lack of purpose and a lack of a creative outlet that I'd always had. I didn't know what else to do. I was a musician. That was my training. I knew how to be in front of people. I knew how to perform and entertain and communicate. I feel like I had a good head start amongst people my age. So fell into music. My brothers were on board because we kind of went through this whole thing. We're going through all this as a family.
I'm one of 5 boys. I'm the middle child. He will never quit. He has created opportunity for himself out of nothing, really. And that's possible for everyone. I'm living proof of that.
You're watching Band in Seattle with Ben Union.
Gotta have it, yes, I gotta have it.
2008, late 2008, it's been 10 years almost that the Ben Union project started.
After the break, uncover more about Ben Union.
I think about it all the time.
Gotta have it. There's people all throughout the world, and I've been a victim of this, is always thinking I'm going to be fulfilled if I get that thing.
The craving and desire to fulfill that spot, that special thing that they need.
Gotta have it. It's about that because it's insatiable.
There's just never enough of it.
Jealous, and they know that they can't get to me no more. I ain't looking in the rearview mirror. I'm a tango with my greatest fear. Oh, man, straight toward the thing that I want. I got my finger on the loaded gun.
His name is Ben, but the Union has a lot of different meanings. Our first show was, I think it was in Union Square in Tacoma. The second show we played was on Union Street. So that's how it came about, specifically. There's too many stories, too many backstories to possibly begin to trying to encompass Ben Union's name.
Oh, Ben's a riot. He's unpredictable, insatiable. He definitely has a vision, and he's got a message.
I mean, he's the creator, he's the author, he's the writer, he's the producer, the engineer, and or at least he has input during all those stages.
Gotta have it, yes, I gotta have it. Come on! Hey! Gotta have it, yes, I gotta have it. I gotta have it, yes, I gotta have it. I take 1 or 2 more while you're at it. A bad habit that I didn't think would take as heavy of a toll on me.
I grew up on Kenny G. People are gonna laugh. Kenny G and Michael Bolton. That was what my dad listened to, so I've always liked the smooth sound and soulful and jazzy and stuff like that. So I've been applying more of those things to my sound, and And I cut my teeth on Bill Withers. I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music, until my early teens, and then we were able to listen to Bill Withers and James Taylor and Stevie Wonder and things like that. And so I kind of always took that sound and wanted to do that sound, but just had to get the rock thing out of me first. I'd always written songs, maybe not, I'd written love songs. Nothing that I really performed outside of church or anything like that, but I took some of those love songs and I took some of the rock songs that I was writing, and I just developed a set. In 2008, we started. In 2011, we played the Tacoma Dome for Desmond Tutu in front of 15,000 people. It was a really fast first number of years. I think we really didn't fully understand what we were getting into. We didn't understand business, and we didn't understand email addresses, and we didn't understand the power of analytics, and we had no business training whatsoever. It was something we literally kind of rolled into.
I love you so much, but I've got to admit, sometimes when we fight, I've wanted to quit. Please would slow down, make amends now. I wanna stay together for a long, long time. Stay with me, without you I'm nothing, baby. Stay with me, and I'll stop my fussing. I will stay with you.
Stay is a song about love, not the feeling of love, it's about the decision to love. Sometimes we fight, we don't get along. But if we just trash everything that just doesn't work in this moment, we're going to be left with nothing in the end.
Please, babe, slow down. Love me right now. I wanna stay together, but I need more time. Can the hard work wait just for tonight? Stay with me. Without you, I'm nothing, baby.
I mean, I call myself the persevering artist. I didn't know that's what it would become. I had a sound in my head, but it's been very much a journey of discovery. I think that I did a lot of things too soon. I just wanted to have fun and play rock and roll. I entered the music business because of all the wrong reasons. But I guess I call myself the persevering artist because I find that that's the greatest quality you can have.
It's really a message of being a victor or being a victim, and there's all that choice, and everyone has that choice internally, no matter where you're from, no matter your background, your history, and it really is up to us to go and make what we want of our world, and we all have to take that personal responsibility, and that's what it really comes down to. Don't give up, persevere. Ben Union is the persevering artist.
Stay with me. You gotta stay. You gotta stay.
You're watching Band in Seattle with Ben Union.
Do you wanna get high? Do you wanna get high with me?
Ben is a unique character, without a doubt, and I used this word earlier, but unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get with Ben.
When we return, you'll find out more about Ben Union.
White road, white road, white road. White fences, white walls, white clothes. Box break, they said, I know. You do well if you do what you're told. Real life showed up one day, crushed my heart and forever changed me. I did what I was told, but wasn't strong enough to carry
is about my upbringing in the church and not being defiled by the world, and then living some life and getting dirtied up by the world. It's one of those songs where I have no excuses for the choices I've made. I accept them. And I hope that I can keep walking this straight, white road.
White road, white road, white road. White fences for mind control. White balls so you won't fold. But white clothes can't hide a black soul. I hit the lowest point in life you could land. I tried to build my little house in the sand. The thing I hated most became what I am. Well, all along I held the truth in my hand. I tried to run, but lost time. I got hurt from believing in lies. The fake me, you see through. Forgive me, Father, for knowing what I do.
Ultimately, the foundation for me is staying full. What I mean by full, not food full, but full on knowledge, full on God. Living an inspired life through investing time in doing those things. Yeah, I mean, it's life experiences, it's feelings I'm writing about. You're writing about almost intangible things. You're trying to communicate things that are at a soul level that people don't know how to communicate themselves, which is why I think people need artists.
Like say 4:57 p.m. You're ready for the weekend. Countdown to when you check out. It's been a long work week and you are going crazy. You gonna bank this town tonight. Too many people staying still. I don't fight. I know you feel it's right. I know you want the thrill.
Shake That Ass. Well, I think you can guess what that one's about.
Shake That Ass is a party song. Party on, baby. It's the weekend. Get down.
Shake that ass. If you really wanna dance with me, I think you'll feel like dying. If you really wanna feel the heat, shake that ass. Meet up with your friends sooner. A pre-funk just to set the mood. Don't stop, just take the party out. Yeah. And now you're feeling good. The Jackie really got you loose. Step start to move. Yeah. Spotlight shining down, you see. Music just to satisfy the need. I don't care if anybody sees. Shake that ass if you really wanna dance.
What do I want for Ben Union? I want to see recognition of the time that he puts into other people. Being an artist in this culture, it's so self-focused, and Ben as an artist and as a person is focused outward.
I've never had a problem sharing the spotlight, I don't think. I love seeing other people do well. This probably comes from my upbringing. I'm a very empathetic person by nature. But life to me is not about winning. It's about helping others cross the finish line. I have a coaching and mentoring business. Not only do I mentor people in terms of audio, video production, A&R from top to bottom, but I also do a lot of life-type coaching, helping people understand how to live and providing a soundtrack to their life. I think I continue bringing it back to don't give up, persevere. It's not about you. It's about the legacy you leave behind. It's about the people that you touch. If you help someone else cross the finish line, I guarantee you're gonna find your purpose.
If you really wanna dance with me, I think I'll feel like flying. You really wanna feel the heat? Shake that ass, shake that ass. Baby, when you dance with me, I think I feel like flying. You really wanna feel the heat? Shake that ass, shake that ass. I want you to dance with me. I think.
The thing that drives me to continue doing this, I believe that I'm gifted to do it by God. Well, I enjoy doing it. I love the process of developing something that's intangible that at the end is tangible and you can point to it and look at it hanging on the wall and show people. So I enjoy that process, the artistic process. I've developed it. I've spent a lot of time doing it. It's the profession I've chosen, so I've given myself to it. So I'm good at it. God showed me that I should do it, and I enjoy it. I guess it's that.
To uncover more of the music that moved you tonight, go to bandinseattle.com for more Ben Union.